Convention Center, and we are so excited and so proud to be the host of the Sac and Fox Lapidary Club's Rock, Gem, and Mineral Show. This is the 5th year they have been here now. And before we get to the performance, I just want to introduce the club's president, Carl McRoy. Give him a big round of applause.
Everybody having fun today? I'd like to welcome you to the 17th annual Sac and Fox Sac and Fox Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Show. I'd also like to introduce you to Mr. Harlan Brown and the Brown Otter Dancers from Tama, Iowa. You can do better than that. Bring them out here.
Welcome. Yeah, let's come on up here. Our performers are kind of shy today. Hopefully, we're doing a good show on the presentation. So, just give you a little background. Yeah, we are the members of the Brown Otter Singers Song and Dance Group, and we are a group that performs throughout the center of Iowa, if not the state of Iowa, and throughout the Midwest. What we do is we go to different celebrations, powwows, if you will, and perform, give you these little presentations, and hopefully we give you a little entertainment as well as some educational type of information that you can look at and decide. Just to give you a little, also a little inkling of what's going to happen. We'll be doing several performances, dances that we do during our annual powwow. We just got done with our 98th annual, which was, thank you, it was the second weekend of last month, August 8th through the 11th, I think. Well, anyway, we just got done with that, so, but, you know, we sure had a good turnout. Hopefully, next year, which is the same time, I think next year, it's going to be August 7th to the 10th, 2013. So kind of keep that in mind, put it on the calendar. I'm sure that we'll be doing a lot of advertising as well. And this is what we do also. We like to advertise our annual celebration. And these are some of the things that we include during our performances. So every now and then I'll be announcing the annual powwow as well. But in the meantime, I want to give you a little, as far as the program, we're going to be doing several performances, dances that we do during the annual powwow. And also, towards the end and sometimes in the middle, we're going to be doing audience participation. So all you kids out there, young adults, if you want to come up here, we'll be asking you to come up here. We have some two special dances that we want to include and give you a little sample, and hopefully you want to come up here and participate. So hopefully we'll get you going, and hopefully we'll hopefully learn some steps by the time we get done with this presentation. So meantime, without further ado, like I said, I wanted to give you a brief. Just want to give you a brief introduction, opening remarks. As I mentioned before, my name is Harlan Brown, and I am the coordinator, manager of the Brown Otter Singers Song and Dance Group. And we are from the Meskwaki Settlement. All our artists, performers are from the Meskwaki Settlement, and they are tribal members. So with that, I want to go ahead and open up our presentation and do a little introduction. We are the members of the Meskwaki Nation. Our Meskwaki ancestors left us with our own language and a beautiful culture, a spoken language to communicate with our surroundings, and a culture which must be carried on if our Meskwaki way of life is to survive for many generations to come. Through our ancestors, we have retained our Meskwaki origins and history, including hardships that they had endured in as indigenous native people so they could be here today. This is our Meskwaki identity and heritage. Our Meskwaki culture teaches us many things from birth until the end of our lifespan. Life is always a learning experience. Our Meskwaki ancestors left us with many traditional tribal dances with a unique Meskwaki style of song that honors our warriors, tribal society, and all living things which are important and sacred within our culture. So we are here to share some of those dances and songs with you. All of our members are professional artists and performers in their own right within American Indian country. Most of the artists are Meskwaki tribal members or of Meskwaki descent from within the Meskwaki settlement community near Tama, Iowa. As I mentioned before, the group travels to many parts of this country, actively participating in powwows, celebrations, fairs, special functions, and festivals throughout the Midwest area and surrounding states. I am a tribal member of the Sac and Fox tribe of Mississippi in Iowa, as recognized by the federal government, but more commonly known as Meskwaki. I am a member of the Fish Clan, and my traditional Indian name translates to the River Otter. I am the manager, as I mentioned before, of the Brown Otters Song and Dance Group, and we are honored to represent the Meskwaki Nation and all the Native American indigenous peoples as well. The Brown Otter Center Song and Dance Group is truly grateful for inviting us to your activities and events. Special thanks goes to Betty Morris. I want to thank her for inviting us over and including the organization, the Sac and Fox Lapidary Club. I want to thank them for including us in their activity here, special event. And we're eternally grateful for their kindness and patience. As before, we are very glad to be here. Give you a brief history. You know, the Meskwaki are of the Algonquin origin from the eastern woodland culture area. The language spoken is the same dialect as the Sac and Fox, as well as similarities of the Ojibways and Plains Cree Nation. The tribe has been historically located in the St. Lawrence River Valley, Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa. Meskwaki were called Renards by the French, which is a translation meaning the fox. The tribe's first European contact, which was in 1666, but we have always identified ourselves as Meskwaki. So without further ado, I want to get right into the program. As I mentioned before, we usually have, when we have open our celebrations during a powwow, we have several things that we do to open the powwow celebration itself. One of those is that we have like a grand entry. This particular type of dance that we'll be performing, this type of dance, the grand entry, is the one that opens up the celebration, the actual powwow. So what you're going to see is you're going to have them come in. They'll be coming in from this end of the stage, and they'll be going in a counterclockwise circle. Then it's kind of a parading of all the dancers. So that's what you're going to see here. Is you notice the different type of regalia that they have on, both the men and the women. You'll be able to see that. So that's what we do with the grand entry. That opens up the powwow. So without further ado, we'll be setting up for the grand entry.
Ha 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 ha.
we do the grand entry to open the powwow celebration during any of the different powwow venues that we do, there usually some type of protocol or program. What usually follows the grand entry, we sing the Native American or Meskwaki rendition of our national anthem, which is similar to the United States national anthem, but in a Meskwaki version. So next song, I'm going to be singing what we call the Meskwaki flag song. And this particular song, as I mentioned before, it is a Native American rendition of our national anthem. So at this time, I'd like to request our audience to please rise in honor of our national anthem. As I mentioned before, these are some of the things that happens during our annual celebration, or any powwow for that matter. They usually include the national flag song, or in our case, the Meskwaki flag song. The next number that I'll be singing is a song that's in honor of all our veterans. This particular song is what's called the Veteran Song. This song is especially made for all the veterans, both men and women, that participated and served in the different conflicts. This particular song is honored of them, as well as the ones currently serving in the armed forces. This song is especially made for them. So whenever we sing this song, we always want to invite veterans, both current and all the other retired veterans from different conflicts, World War II, Vietnam, and also Afghanistan. So, you know, any veterans that's out there, you're more than welcome to come out here and dance with our dancers here. So, we'll be singing a veteran song. When the sun be continuing on with our little program here. In the meantime, give dancers a little break here. We'll be introducing the dancers here. Now, I'll briefly explain the different style of dance that they're doing. And we'll be having a step forward and we'll be front and center. And we'll be telling them, we'll be explaining a little bit about what their type of regalia is and what type of dancers they are. So first of all, I'd like to introduce Mr. Gilbert Brown. This is the, this particular style of dance is what we call the men's traditional feather dancer. As you can see, all the different designs, different parts of his regalia. They include different types of bead, bone. These are real eagle feathers. And he has attained that honor in wearing those eagle feathers. Not everybody can wear eagle feathers. But traditionally, within our Meskwaki culture, all the men were able to attain that right to wear eagle feathers as well as carry them. Within our American Indian culture, as with other tribes, we cherish these items, including the bird, the eagle itself, where we're rendered with special significance. So, thank you. Next, I'll be introducing Mr. Jerry Youngberg, Jr. This particular, more quiet to give him more faster, harder he's going to dance for you. So, but yeah, this particular type of dance, Jerry, is what we call the men's grass dancer. This particular dance is kind of a contemporary type of dance, and it's been incorporated throughout Indian country as well as all the different powwows. This particular dance was originally a special dance that was given to certain individuals within a tribe. These male individuals were given an opportunity to, their main task was actually to get the arena, the powwow area that they were going to perform or dance on. These individuals had that task of getting the arena all set up. So what they would do is they would have special songs as well as dance, where they were allowed to start dancing and kind of use their feet to push down the grass for them to get the arena ready. So those are some of the stories that have been passed on, and those is one rendition of the grass dancer. So thank you, Jerry. So the next one I'll be introducing is what we call the women's traditional cloth, applique. I'd like to introduce Roberta Benson. As you can see, the different type of style for, this is more of our traditional type of attire, regalia that all our women hold back home. And this, like I said, is, as you can see, the different color design of ribbon work, applique work, the different type of style of the bead work itself, and all the ribbons. Thank you, Roberta. Least but not last, I'd like to introduce our 2013 Junior Miss Meskwaki Annual Powwow Princess. I'd like to welcome Marlene Hartley. She was honored with that being our Junior Miss, Junior Princess for 2013 at our last powwow last August. So, and this particular style of dance is what we call the women's jingle dress dancer. As you can see, again, the different style of design, different items on her dress. As you notice, those little cones that you see, those are some of the things that identifies a traditional jingle dress dancer. There's a little story that there's as usual with other tribes. There's different variations, renditions. Thank you, Mark. So with that story, I'll just give you a brief description how that particular style of dress, style of dance came along. Was that a woman, a young girl actually, was unable to walk and had a difficult time with her health as well. So a vision came to her, and then that's what came about during her vision or during her dreams, and that's what she made. So she was able to make that through her dreams, and once she put it on, she was able to start walking, and then started getting healthier. So that's a brief history on that women's jingle dress dancer. So thank you. So at this time, once we get, once we're done with all the necessary protocol, dances as well as songs, and we go into the other program. One of those dances is what we call the Meskwaki dance. This particular dance is a dance that's unique to our Meskwaki tribes. This during powwows, when different tribes would get together, each was given an opportunity to show off their particular dances from whatever the tribe they belong to. So this particular dance is our Meskwaki style. It's a unique style. If the dancers come on here and line up, set up for our next dance. Yeah. As you can see, once we get going with this song, you're gonna notice the beat and the tempo gets faster and faster. And then towards the end, there's going to be a unique sound to it, which is going to be surprised at the end. But as I mentioned, it's going to go faster, starts slow, and it goes faster. But this is what we call the Meskwaki dance. explanation of the different type of songs that I've been singing. I mentioned before, the powwow is a celebration, and it's a gathering of indigenous nations, and it is a lifeblood of song and dance flowing in the veins of Native American Indians, the original people. It's the magnet that attracts thousands upon thousands of people, Native people throughout the land. Nowhere else was he able to experience a unique expression of Indianness to make proud of Indian nations dancing in the footsteps of our ancestors. The songs I was singing, they have different variations, and they talk about victory, of love, and above all, honor. It carries the messages of our ancestors from generations to generations for all to experience, for all to sing on the powwow. No one really knows how songs originated. Our ancestors have taught us, like the drum. It was a gift from our Creator after the beginning of time. Everyone is born with the gift of song in their hearts. For some, it takes a lifetime to find it, while for others, song is on their lips and heart from the very first breath. Each of the songs that I sing tells a story. When I sing, I'm speaking a language of the spirit. It has always been this way. The oral history has always been tradition to tell stories of all Indian people, of our ancestors. Some songs tell us of acts of bravery, great exploits, even stories that tell of simple pleasures of everyday life. They hold the ethics, lessons, and history of Indian people. Every song is a reminder of who we are, where we come from. For right now, we'll be going into our next dance, which is the squat pipe dance. This particular dance, and by the way, I mentioned that these are particular dances. There are some of the dances that we do, and we be perform some of these, but there are a lot more dances during our annual powwow. So if you attend our annual powwow next year, you'll be able to see a lot more dances, but this is our small sample. We'll get back to the pipe dance. The pipe dance is a combination of songs and rituals. It is a means of cementing intertribal truces, and transpires in the Meskwaki past. The pipe dance, or in French terms, the collement, or piece of pipe, on Meskwaki, introduced and danced to many tribes, like the Abenaki tribe during the Fox War of 1712 and 1728. Today, imitation pipes are used as opposed to real pipes that were used in the past. The Meskwaki pipe dance. Usually, when we do our dance, we usually have two men. As I mentioned before, this particular dance is only reserved for a male dancer, or men. But at this time, we're going to change it up here. We're going to have each one do a special dance. We usually have two dances going at the same time, but for this, we're going to have Jerry show some of his footwork doing the pipe dance. Oh, before I continue, as you notice, this particular song, again, the tempo is going to pick up. It's going to start slow. You're going to notice a different type of beat when I hit the drum. But it's going to go faster and faster, and then it's going to end just like it started. So, the pipe dance.
Oh,
song, there was like the 4 versions. He faced each of the 4 directions. So that's what he's doing. So as you might have noticed, I think this way is east. So when we begin this dance, all the dancers face the east. Then they go in a clockwise. They go from the east to the south, to the west, and finally to the north. So that's what you see here when each rendition of the 4. There's 4 parts to the song. So for each part, they'll be facing the 4 directions. Within Indian culture, we consider the circle a very sacred ideology, or circle of life, we like to call it. And then that plays a very important part, as well as the 4 directions. And then that's what we do in this particular dance, the pipe dance. So at this time, we'll be going to our next dance. We will call it friendship dance. This particular dance is a universal dance among all tribal nations. It welcomes all the visitors and guests to the host tribe. The friendship dance expresses goodwill and friendship among all humankind. The friendship dance. Okay, we're going to change the program here just a bit. As I mentioned before during my brief introduction, opening remarks, I mentioned that we're going to be including the audience in some of these dances. The time has come. So I'd like to have maybe at least 10 couples or 10 groups. I'd like to have you come up here. Some of you young kids out there, you're more than welcome up here. Some of you older adults, some of you elders. This is what we call the participation dance. It's what we call the potato dance. This particular dance, we'll be doing kind of like a competition type of dancing. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to give any gifts or prizes due to, tax purposes, But yeah, I would like to invite the you and Honest to come up here. I think I have at least, we do have several potatoes here. In the meantime, while you're coming up here, I'm going to have our ladies, Marley and Roberta, give you a slight demonstration so it'll give you insight of what you're looking into. So this is what we call the potato dance. As you can see, they're going to be having, they're going to put a potato between their foreheads. That's the key. The other is that you must have a dry forehead. You can't have sweat on it. I know, that's what I heard. But anyway, they're going to give you a small demonstration. What's going to happen is they're going to have, put the potato between their forehead, and then they're going to have put their arms behind their backs. And what's going to happen is they're going to dance. I'm going to dance a special song. It's what we call a two-step. And you'll be dancing to that. So you must keep in step. At the same time, you're going to have to make a turn while you're dancing. You can't stand still. You have to make a turn. And always keep your hands behind your back. So I'm going to have Roberta and Marla give you a slight demonstration. So if you want to come back up here and have them just go right here, up here. I'm kind of a small circle. Okay, here we go, the potato dance. You want to go ahead and grab a potato and partner up. And then you've got to stand in kind of in a round circle. You'll be dancing a circle. And it's always best to be your partner's about the right size, I guess, same height, I should say. Same height. Yeah. Okay, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dancing a circle, a big circle. So if everybody is ready, just go ahead and line up in a big circle here. We're going to be dancing a circle. Yeah, big circle. Yeah, just make a big circle. Yeah. Yeah, maybe over here. Make sure you don't get too close to the edge. We have 5 more potatoes. Anybody that wants to give it a try? Guys, make a big circle there. So, And the object of this particular dance is whoever is the last one, the last pair, is the winner. So, but as I mentioned before, during the dance, you know, you could be asked to do a certain, you know, maybe you could be asked to hop on one leg while you're dancing, or you're going to be dancing a circle. So there's a lot of different ways that they would be telling you how to dance. But we're going to take it easy on you. We're just going to have you dance in a circle, and then kind of go around in a counterclockwise, or clockwise, yeah. Always in, yeah, just go to your left. Dance in a clockwise motion. Okay, I think we're set. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, kind of straighten out your circle here. And everybody put your hands behind your back. I don't know how this couple is going to do with that child there. Oh, I will give it a minute, but let's have it hold it as a verb. Is that your son? Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, everybody get ready. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. And then you're going to be dancing to your left in a clockwise motion. I think you're ready. So, okay, here we go. Remember now, whatever you do, don't drop the potato. Right, here we go. Drop the potato, and you're out. It's disqualified. So I forgot to mention that, but I know a lot of them will restart. So, but I think Jerry picked out the winner And we have a tiebreaker dance here, so whoever lasts the longest will be considered the winner. So, Jerry, did you pick mom? Okay. Art, just have them line up, and we'll see. The rest of you appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let me sit down and enjoy the festivities. Thank you. As I mentioned before, these are some of the dances that we will call social dances, and we do a lot of these back home during our little activities that we do at the high school, at our tribal school, and then some of the we have like a Halloween masquerade party. We do these type of dances and do New Year's powwow celebration and stuff. So, and it can be very physical and as well as entertaining. So, but hopefully we'll have the winners momentarily. So. Those two, yeah. Did you want to do a dance off? Come on back, those two. We have a dance off here. If you don't mind coming back, we're going to find out who the winner is. All right, just grab yourself a good-sized potato. And then we'll go ahead and then we'll finish off this particular dance. See, we don't quit until we get a winner. I think they're finalizing their game plan here. There's a couple of strategy, so I think they're discussing it, making sure their board gets dry, and so on and so forth. All right, we're ready. Here we go. All right, go ahead and stand on each end. I mentioned before, you gotta say, yeah, clockwise. And then we'll be dancing in a circle, so make sure you go in a circle, or Gary here is gonna disqualify you, so make sure when you dance in a circle, you go in a circle as well. Kind of go around as you go around. Yeah. And make sure your hands are behind your back. And, okay, may the best couple win. All right, here we go.
Hey!
choice, and it's just a couple here. So, I guess there's a slight point difference, so very marginal point, and they came out the winners. One of those is you dance in a circle, which was kind of made good for you as far as point wise. So that's what you forgot to do. That's the style point. So I want to translate these ladies here, or give it a go. Thank you. All right, our winners are Ali and Kevin. Congratulations, you are favorite dance winners. Thank you. That concludes this particular dance. Thank you. I want to thank all the other contestants that came up here and participated. Appreciate your kind assistance. So, and that concludes our potato dance version. So now we'll be going to a regular program. We'll be doing the Buffalo Head Dance. And these are one of the dances that we do, as I mentioned before, during our annual celebration. This particular dance is what we call the Buffalo Head Dance, and it's unlike the Plains version of Bill and Herd's, the Meskwaki Buffalo Head Dance invokes the way the woodland buffalo march in long lines as they move from place to place. The dance recalls the fact that the Meskwaki came from the East Coast. In the past, when Buffalo Head Dance was a ceremony, the dance was held as Meskwaki buffalo hunters went off to their annual buffalo hunt. The dancers would first dance inside the village as a way to bring the buffalo herds closer to the hunters. Today, this dance is a thanksgiving to the magnificent animal, the buffalo. The songs and movements of the dancers dedicate that endurance spirit of the Buffalo Head Dance. So our next dance will be our bean or harvest dance. This particular dance is a dance that recognizes the importance of the resource of life. Food for the villages for the coming of winter. The harvest or bean dance offers praise and gives thanks to the Great Spirit for the abundance of food and bountiful crops. The harvest or bean dance. If you notice, they're going to be lined up on each end, the men as well as the women on opposite sides. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be going back and forth. Like during the harvest, you know, you walk through a field. Those are some of this, what this dance signifies. So during the harvest, you notice the people walk into the field, picking corn and whatnot. So to harvest their crop. So the harvest or bean dance. Now it comes a time where we perform our last dance, and this is a particular dance. We'll be doing our last number for you. And at the same time, we'll be asking you, the viewing audience, to come up here and sing with our dancers with our final number. This is what we call the Victory of Soldiers Dance. or another name would be a round dance. This particular dance is dedicated to all the men and women of the armed forces and to honor each veteran who has returned home to their loved ones. It originated after World War I, and all persons are requested to take part in this dance, especially veterans. It is a true victory when all the people can dance together. The victory dance or victory of soldiers dance. So I'd like to invite all the veterans as well, the B-9s, come up here and dance with our dancers here for our final number. So, you might have noticed the dancers that this type of work, you might have noticed maybe you want to come up here and give it a try. Give it a try. So yeah, come on up here, dance with our dancers with our final number. We're going to be dancing in the circle again. Just follow the dancers, stand right next to them. We're going to be going in a clockwise manner. And this is going to be our final number, our final dance for this afternoon. So come on up. You're more than welcome to come dance with our dancers. And maybe you want to try to practice some of the type of dancing that they've shown you here. You might want to give it a try. Anybody else? Here's one more. Good. Here's your last chance. Come up here. Oh, here's some monkeys from upstairs. Coming down. Come on down, sure. Come on. Line up.
This is Fairfield. You're supposed to be open-minded.
Come on, Fairfield, Iowa. Come on down. Okay, here we go. Victory of Soldiers dance. Our final number.
Ah!
Native American tribe as well as the Meskwaki tribe. So I appreciate your time. Again, I want to thank Betty Morris for being patient with us and very grateful.